writing these. That's so nice. Hello, we are Cheap Socks. Welcome to our first musical show of the year. If you can sing that, could you applaud again, but like singing? Okay, cool. So the first game we're going to play is going to be called Eulogy. So, Noah.
Someone stole the seat from up here. We had 3 seats. Someone stole one.
That's okay. We're taking them out.
Actually, there's an extra one.
Dad,
Wait, we have
there we go. You already got one? No.
That is a fun Alright, so Noah's dying right now as we speak. I know, me too. So, what we're going to do is, these people are here at his funeral giving him a eulogy. So, what we're going to need from you is an occupation, like a job. Farmer. Cool, he's a farmer! Thank you. Alright, so eulogy. Noah's a farmer. Go for it.
Winston was the best damn farmer I've ever met. Not once in my life had I had corn as sweet as his, as yellow as his, as round as his. He died too soon. Congratulations! You are the best farmer in Farmsville! Winston, I knew you could do it, man. Ever since you were a little boy, you were the judge's prized farmer.
Well, you know, once I figured out that method to turn corn from ears into spherical shape.
You know, it's revolutionary what you're doing with genetically modified corn. Like, actually revolutionary.
You think I don't understand that? You think I don't understand just how far-reaching my farm discoveries will go?
Winston, it's a...
You think only corn can be made into a sphere?
Okay, Winston, turn the intensity down, okay? You're a great farmer, and one day you're gonna make billions off your inventions. But right now, you need to remember your humble roots, Farmsville.
Farmsville's a town where I grew up, and I remember killing my first pup. He looked me in the eyes and said, "Please don't turn me to a sphere."
That's tragic, Winston.
But I couldn't not make him a sphere.
Not everything has to be a sphere. Sometimes, okay, the intensity, Winston, please. I can't handle it.
Everything has to be a sphere. It's the only thing that I hold true and dear. 'Cause when I see that ball, I feel something inside, and I know that I'm complete. A sphere is what I keep right here.
I told Winston not to turn everything into a sphere. And I'm really sorry to say, rest in peace, my dear friend.
Hey there, my name's Jack. I'm a person. Despite my curves, I'm a person. And I wasn't always this way. just so you know, I was Winston's best friend. We used to roll bales of hay before they were circles of hay. We used to go for walks before our shoes were circles too. We used to look at the sun before it was a sphere. Wait, that one still was a sphere. That one's still a sphere. I remember the day that he thought maybe we were destined to be rounder than we were. Hey, Winston. How are you? It's been a while since my voice, it's perfect like this. I just want to let you know this is how I normally sound.
Awful imposing there. Real angular.
Winston! When will you know that we're best friends, but not everything has to be round, Winston. Not everything has to be round. Some things are meant to be squares, and some things are meant to be rectangles. Some things are meant to be triangles. Not everything has to be a sphere.
I think you're getting it tangled.
No, Winston.
You think everything needs an angle.
No, Winston!
Not everything needs to be so straight or edgy like you want to be.
No, Winston! Don't talk about high school! Okay? I don't want to talk about high school today. Yeah, I don't. Go ahead. Talk
Do
about
you
high school.
remember what your dad said to us one summer when he was looking at the cows?
He said, maybe if you could move faster, then we could milk you instead of them. Yep.
Okay, I guess there were multiple occasions when...
That was a weird guy.
Yeah.
Guys.
Can I talk about a different
Yeah, talk about
time?
it. Go ahead.
We were looking out at the cows, and your dad said to us, gee, they're so great. And I said, why don't you like us just the same? And he said, you're not a sphere.
And the cows are for some reason.
Yeah, we're not spheres, but out over there you would see spheres and oxen.
Do you think maybe to make him proud I need to be one too?
Thank you. You're finally understand. Wow.
That was really quick. He didn't perfect me. I roll very wobbly in a circle like an egg. But he did find someone to turn into a perfect sphere. Oh, he did.
I am the aforementioned sphere. I can't say I'm like sad that he's dead, because I am now a sphere. Perfectly, literally in every way. I am a complete sphere. And I remember the day that he chased me across the field and said, come here, I'm going to turn you into a sphere. And I was like, no, once I fall, I'll start rolling. And just...
Hey, come here. Let me turn you into a sphere.
No.
Okay, can I give you my 5-minute pitch? Because I'm pretty convincing.
Yeah, all right. I'll take that.
Okay, spheres are really nice. Have you ever heard of George Washington Carver? Yes, the president. Invented peanuts. Now the thing with peanuts is they are two perfect spheres fused together. That's what makes a peanut. And you could be a singular peanut, not two. If you had a twin, we could have that conversation. That's for later experiments. But for now, how's about fulfilling the dream of George Washington Carver? How's about fulfilling dream of our first president.
I just don't think I'm much like a nut. I think that you're nuts. I think you're the weirdest farmer I've ever met. That's okay. You made some good points. And I guess if our first president, George Washington Carver, wanted me to be a sphere, then who am I to say no? Just watch out, because I have a tendency to, roll everywhere, and I'm not even a sphere yet, so God knows what can happen to me once I turn into a real one.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put you in this sphere-making machine. I put it right at a height where if something were under it, it would get crushed immediately. So I'm just gonna shove it
Oh man, it doesn't feel good. It does not feel good to, number one, have killed my friend, and number two, to be a sphere. So, yeah, rest in peace, I guess, you asshole.
Alright, now we're gonna play a game called ABCs. Can I get 2 socks? No, get that. 2 socks. Okay, this is a game where we're gonna start from one letter in the alphabet. Each of their lines has to start with the next letter of the alphabet until they get all the way back to the letter. So can I get a non-geographic location? That is like a Starbucks.
Barbershop.
Restroom.
Target.
The field. Parking lot. Trainer boat. A cruise.
Spear machine. Okay, I heard skate park. We have ABCs in a skate park. Can I get any letter of the alphabet?
T.
I heard T. Let's get it.
Tommy, you are the coolest 11-year-old I have ever seen at Ronald Reagan Skate Park.
Understandable that you would think that, given my piercing.
Very interesting. Your parents let you get a piercing at 11 years old? They said, when I'm 48, then we'll talk.
We'll talk. We'll talk 5 years ago when I got this puppy. When I was 6.
Xerox wasn't even invented yet. Boy, the 1980s sure are an exciting time.
You're right. Far out.
0 hex given. Just all that skater talk from the 80s.
Hey, you don't seem like you hang out here much. I haven't seen you, tootling around in the park.
But that's just because of my parents. They don't like me hanging out with the riffraff. That's what they call you.
Bullshit. Oh, sorry. Probably haven't heard that one before. Yeah, it's understandable, I guess. I mean, all I do is hang out here and study from my geology textbook that I keep underneath all my skateboards and, pray. I get why your parents would be nervous about that.
Could you show me a few tricks about rocks or skateboarding pics? Could you show me a few tricks so I could prove to my parents that I should hang out here?
Dude, I'd love to. I've never had a mentee before, and maybe my life can be something more with you, kid. Jimmy? That's what your name tag says.
Everyone should have their name written on their shirt.
Sure, that's why I have my name written on my shirt and in my geology textbook.
Golly, I never thought that I would ever find an 11-year-old who's so nice to a 4th grader.
Every time I meet a 4th grader, I say, see you later, 'cause I think they're kinda lame.
accepted in a skate park like this, but you're a cool guy. Why are all the kids over there?
Just, I don't know, they're probably skating on their skateboards. This is a skate park.
Can't win them all.
You could also skate. I have a piercing gun in my backpack. You can do it too.
My mom specifically said 48, then we'll talk. I don't think that this would be a good introduction for our friendship. I think you should come over for dinner in a few weeks, and then we'll move on from there.
No, I think you need to do this if we're gonna be friends. I mean, I'm totally happy to like go to your parents' house, meet the parents. I'm like so ready to do that.
Well, if you can't be respectful of my parents' expectations for me, as a 4th grader, I respect my parents' wishes and am not going to rebel. So thank you, but I choose no friendship.
Praying is the only thing that's allowed me to be at the skate park for so long without tearing all my hair out. I don't know how to skate.
Quickly, people turn to God when they feel. I think maybe if you expected a little less from me, we actually could be friends.
Really? Do you think you could, I don't know, give me a little more, like maybe a sermon? You seem to know a heck of a lot.
Sermons are the bread of the fool, but the liquor of the wise man.
Thank you. See?
Wow. All right, this next game is going to be called Pan. It's a Cheap Socks classic. You probably know it. For Pan, we have these 3 socks, and we're going to need from you 3 relationships. So, for Caleb and Pages, can I get a relationship?
Competing barbers. Uncle. Murderer and detective.
Murderer and detective. Dan Wright. Another relationship.
Conjoined pleasure.
Hairdresser and
You know, I'm going to go with, what were you saying for? Ex-lovers? Ex-lovers. Dan Wright. One more.
competing barbers.
What was that?
Fork and knife.
You guys mind getting meta?
I don't care getting met.
All right, fork and knife. All right, and it's just a relationship of a fork and knife. I don't think they can be forks and knives. Maybe. I don't want to put you in that box. Handwrite a review.
Murderer. Detective.
Handwrite a review.
Ex-lovers.
Handwrite a review harder. Fork.
Knife!
Handwrite again.
Murderer. Detective.
Handwrite a review so quiet. Hand left. Hand left. Hand left. Hand right.
Look, I'm gonna get right to the point here.
Oh my God.
It's just that you've been doing a very, very poor job, and it's just the 2 of us on this frickin' team, and the boss is getting really upset, and you're making me so nervous just by doing
Nothing.
Sorry, I just get a little sharp.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I can't believe you'd say that. I hold everything down for us. Okay? I just have all these skills that I'm just putting down on the table for us. About 4 of them. And you're giving me nothing but going back and forth. I can't do it.
Well, I have to go back and forth and edit all of your work because it's poor grammar. The grammar is so bad. And our clients are just think that we're weird and they're not going to buy our erasers anymore, or maybe they will because they're going to be like their grammar's bad and I'll want to fix it.
Yeah, maybe we should have reconsidered our business idea when we came up with the idea to sell erasers.
I mean, it's been going well so far before you screwed everything up on the team by lazing around all day, just soaking in the community pool.
Okay, look. I do not laze around. Okay, if anyone is lazing around, it's you. Okay, look, let's face it. You're two-sided. all right? All you ever do is you tell me one thing, you're so lazy, you just sit around, and then you turn around and you just lay around as well. You just
You know, we could go to the community pool right now if you'd rather do that.
Look, I know it was your dream to sell erasers at the community pool ever since you were a very young child. But look, I think we need to expand our point of view here. I think we need to think about what more we could do together as a team.
Like actually work together.
Huh.
Dan right.
So who do you think did it?
That's a good question. It could really be anyone in this room.
Really? Okay. This room with just us?
Yeah, it could be more than anyone in this room. It could be anyone in this city. It could be anyone in the world, honestly.
Oh my God, you think it goes that high up?
It could be the president of the United States. It could be.
Oh my God,
it could
Ronald
be the janitor.
Reagan?
No. Hey, I mean, he's a pretty stand-up guy, but who knows?
I don't know many things. I mean, I'm a man of learning and seeking, but I'll keep looking. And I know one thing to be true. You're my best friend. You've never heard a fly, okay?
That's me. You've got me pegged. I'm a straight shooter.
Oh.
And I'd never do anything to betray your trust.
Like when you left work really early with that rope and knife, and you came back 10 days later looking scared and thinner. Well, it didn't matter, 'cause I know you'd never lie to me.
It was a pretty intense climbing trip.
I know.
And I happened to spill red paint all over my clothes.
And that happens a lot with you. That's the thing.
Well, you know me and my arts and crafts.
I know. Oh, that's another thing. You're so artsy, and you always there's always stuff on your hands, you know? And you're always washing them in the dark and muttering to yourself like a true artist would, you know? Oh,
out damn spot, out damn.
Just like that. Oh, you love your Shakespeare.
That's my favorite passion.
Oh,
I mean, you know my favorite play.
Othello.
That one, yep. Because you know me so well. You know everything about me. Every single detail. Because I would never do anything to betray
me.
Yeah, right.
I can't believe we're still in our performance art rehearsal, having divorced yesterday.
Well, we got this Groupon together, and I wasn't gonna let you do it with Diane.
Diane is nice to me, okay?
I'm glad, and I'm happy for you. Sorry, that was weird.
That was really weird. You know what the weirdest part of that was? The electricity.
I know, I felt it. It hurt.
I meant it in a more metaphorical sense.
Oh, not also the physical sense?
Well, yeah, I mean... Do you think the divorce was a bad idea?
No.
I just felt like I wanted to get closer to another woman, you know? I didn't feel close to you.
You were already close to Diane for the last 6
So
months.
far from you. I mean, we never got physical anymore.
I know.
You know?
And I just missed you even when we were together.
I know, exactly. And I felt like you were putting up a sort of wall. A sort of wall. A sort of wall. Ooh, huh?
I know, I was, and I felt it. I felt it brick by brick by brick by brick by brick by brick by brick. Until it was so thick.
I know.
I can't even see you.
I can't even see you.
Where are you?
Where are
Where
you?
are
Where
you?
are we? Find out Saturday night. $18 a ticket, and it'll be worth it.
No more leads, huh?
All out of Leeds, fresh out of Leeds.
I guess we should just close the case then, huh?
I mean, you're right. I can't think of anyone who could have done this. I mean, I checked every single person in the city. I mean, everyone I suspected. Literally every fingerprint. I mean, except for one, but you know, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it's just you. I mean, I would
Well,
check
obviously,
you.
of course.
I mean,
no, yeah, no. I mean, you should. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but you don't have to.
Oh, really?
No, yeah, no. I mean,
that's only fair. You could check me too.
oh, I mean, yeah. But I mean, we trust each other, right? We don't need to do that.
We sang about that before.
We did. That was fun.
I think I'd like to, if you don't mind. Just so I can sort of have closure on the case. Check every fingerprint. You're the last one.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So just give me your hand. Just really fast. I've got the kit, not just...
Okay. Here comes my hand.
Okay.
But I've gotta warn you, I recently got new fingers.
Totally scrubbed off. Totally burned off. How did they do that?
Oh, well, you know, it was at one of my arts and crafts classes.
Oh, you just stuck your finger on like the pottery wheel and just
It
shaved
just burned off, yeah.
Wow, and you know, your eyes are just generic eyes. There's no sort of distinguishing factors about them.
Well, I was gonna tell you, but I recently got eye surgery.
Oh.
And now I have dog eyes. I can't see color anymore.
So you're telling me that, well, I trust you. I can't check your eyes or your fingers because there's nothing there. You seem strange to me. What was your name again?
I mean, Eric, you know that. My name's Steve. Come on, Eric and Steve. We're the dynamic duo.
Right.
We always have been. We do everything together.
We always have been, but I can't remember you before last week.
Don't be ridiculous, Steve.
I mean, the memories are really foggy.
Just give me your hand.
What?
I want to look over your fingers now.
No, but I'm innocent, though.
I mean, so am I, but you still got to check mine, right?
Who's the detective?
Okay, here we are at the community pool, just like you wanted.
Yes, and it's better than I ever could have expected. Your way of life is so simple, so beautiful.
It's so much easier when you just take all of your concentrated mass and spread it out in 4 different directions.
Yes. I was so focused, so into business that I forgot about what's really important to me.
I mean, look, I know you're really sharp. Everyone knows that about you, okay?
Thank you.
But you can't be so serrated all the time. Just digging into everything with such passion. You gotta just stick your 4 limbs out and relax.
I haven't seen my kids in 4 weeks. I haven't seen my kids in 4 weeks.
Crazy rehearsal.
Yeah, we made a lot of money last week.
I know.
I'm still counting it.
Yeah, so that's that much.
Yeah. And I'm happy we're doing this.
Yeah.
It's great.
I mean, right. It's all like just part of the art, though, right? Like.
I mean, when you're putting our actual lives on display, it feels like more than just art, you know?
I know. I think sometimes like. I know in the play, we had been divorced.
Yeah.
Maybe we should divorce in real life.
This is where this was going.
Yeah, I
We
mean.
wrote this play.
I know. We both wrote it
In
together.
therapy.
I remember this one line, really poetic. You said,
Please.
Michael, I don't love you anymore.
So at the beginning of this show, like the very last second before it started. You guys filled out some paper cuts, and now we're going to play a game called Paper Cuts, which is like a normal scene, except for sporadically. Two socks around here will be just like saying whatever happens to be written on their piece of paper. And that's how it's going to go. So can I just get a word of inspiration for them?
Word. Dog. Chemistry. Cows. Frisbee.
Harmonica?
You guys know so many words.
Surfboard.
Harmonica? Harmonica. The song is, or yeah, the word is harmonica. Paper cuts. Ready, set, go.
You know, Brooke, sometimes I think maybe we shouldn't have started a store that only sells harmonicas.
But business has been bad for sure. But here's my theory, right? People love music festivals. So if we take our store and turn it into harmonica-themed music festival, the teens and youths will come out and they love harmonicas, right?
You know what else the teens and youths love? Counting sheep, because who can sleep nowadays? Maybe we should have a big wall of sheep. Does that make sense for a harmonica store?
It does make sense because the teens also have lots of childhood trauma.
Yeah, unfortunately we did that. You know, though, maybe we should put in a wolf in sheep's clothing just to make that trauma a little bit worse.
Okay, so you're telling me we're gonna have a harmonica-themed music festival tomorrow. One of the stages is gonna have sheep, the other one's gonna have childhood trauma, and everyone's gonna come out to the show.
And you know what we're gonna feed them? Beans.
More beans!
Also sheepskin condoms.
Also Big Bad Wolf. Wow, we have a lot of things associated with wolves and beans. Our ideas, I feel like we need to expand. We need to expand our ideas. Well, what else you got? What else you got?
Well, I have lacrosse. The kids love that nowadays.
Lacrosse. Now what is that?
It's a sport where you rain in Duick. Yeah. You know when all the water comes down in that place called Duick, and then you smash grapes with your hands while doing a handstand. That's the sport.
Okay. I'm just gonna take from that. Okay. We've got a stage with sheep. We've got a stage with lacrosse. We've got a stage with sex boat. Now hear me out about sex boat.
They're gonna love that.
Sex boat is a boat. You have sex on it, and that's it.
Well, you know what else Sex Boat does is evolution, which is important for the youth because Bigfoot got his feelings hurt, and you know that's why he doesn't exist anymore. So the youths talk about that a lot.
I think our music festival has too many ideas.
You're right. We have to cut down.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we just finish in a lickety-split.
Okay, it's time to put on our latex gloves and get down to business.
I agree, as long as business is chicken tacos.
Well, we can get them after.
Okay,
For sure,
You
yeah,
know
no.
they're my favorite.
It's time to get down to business. Get down to business.
I stepped in big mud buttons. Time to get down to business.
No more mud. We're gonna wipe off the metaphorical mud that this harmonica store has had.
Good thing we're wearing latex gloves.
Good thing we're wearing latex gloves.
Big thanks to the lacrosse team for writing every single one of those.
Okay, now Sheep Socks is gonna do a musical. So this is gonna be a long form. We're going to get a word of suggestion from you guys. Just like start kind of talking and tossing around ideas and trading stories. And then at some point, one of us is gonna be like, okay, and now we cut to whatever. And it's just gonna be an improvised musical. Kind of like Off Book, but not. You'll see if anyone's
No one
watched
knows
Off
what
Book.
it is.
Yeah, no one knows what Off Book is. Yeah, we'll also curve in. Yeah, but it'll just be like half an hour long, and we'll make it all up right now, and hopefully stuff will happen. We'll see. Can we get a word?
Pajamas. Super Smash Bros.
Someone say badger. Let's go badger.
My mom weirdly likes the honey badger thing. You know, the honey badger don't care. To the point that she put a bumper sticker that said honey badger don't care on her minivan, but then I had to drive the minivan. And I go to like school, like it was high school, and so just being the kid who drove the minivan that had the mom bumper sticker on it, not a great look, but it's fine.
Question: why doesn't he care? The honey badger. Is that all honey badgers? Or
No,
is it
it's
just
honey badger don't care, honey badger don't give a shit. So
Honey badger, just kill it.
It's
Wait, but did you have any other bumper stickers on the car? Was it like
Definitely.
best elementary school students?
the best. No, my mom didn't have great elementary school students. The best one was what would Scooby do?
We
Did
see
you
where
have one
you-
of those families, like with the
Oh, the stick
with
figure
the kid?
families?
Yeah.
Oh, I hated those.
Yeah.
That is a very big Southern thing, though, where I am from. And in the South, it would be like a mom, a dad, 13 kids, a dog and a horse and a cat.
One time I saw those like the stick figure family things, but there was a stick figure man with like a chainsaw who had just murdered like a bunch of stick figure men. It was really messed up.
Wait, that feels like a confession to me.
Right? You get pulled over by the cops, and they're like, reason to suspect.
Do you have a chainsaw in that car, sir?
Yes, I do.
All right, we cut now to a police officer pulling over a van full of people that have one of those stickers on the back. One of those types of stickers. We'll see what.
Please pull your van over,
Pull over,
to the
honey.
side
Okay, you
of
do
the
it for me.
divider.
Okay.
I hate when the police come.
I know. Every time we go out.
We are going to do a visual inspection of the car.
Oh, please, welcome to our car.
Please do not speak. This is Janine, my other co-police officer.
that's Officer Janine to you.
All right.
So I like to be a
Officer
little
Janine.
bit informal on the job, Janine.
Yeah, I know.
Bring it up with HR next time, maybe.
Yeah, I did already. You know that.
Stop fighting and give us a ticket.
Excuse me, are we good to go?
Absolutely not. That front headlight is out.
Good night, Janine.
I don't need your approval.
All right, now go back to the car. I'm not going to go back to the car.
Yeah.
Officer Janine, I'm really, really sorry about the
You
headlights.
should be.
That's all that's wrong with this car. And I promise we'll get it fixed as soon as we get away from where we are.
And the only thing wrong with my dad is that he sings too much. That's the only thing.
No, chainsaw in the back.
No chainsaw's here.
It's just like they said.
I have a hunch.
Officer Janine.
You have a hunch too?
Officer Janine. There are 4 stick figures on this car. But then there's one with a chainsaw.
Chainsaw.
And there's only 4 people in the car and 5 people on the stickers. Where's your vid family?
What did you do?
Officer Janine,
Officer Janine.
I promise. It's just the headlights. I have a really bad sense of humor, and I thought the bumper sticker in the back would be a funny joke, not a funny
Dad,
joke.
you said they'd never find out about Jennifer.
Where's Jennifer? Where's Jennifer?
I got it.
Officer Janine, there's some blood on the back bumper. Keep going.
You clean the bumper?
Daughter, Jennifer. Yep, she's fine. She just has the flu.
I believe you.
She's at home.
You know what,
She's
guys?
at home with the flu.
That's all it is.
You know what?
It's
I believe you guys. I think you can go. Yeah, go.
all right.
Be on your way.
But just know that if we pull you again over,
Yeah, again over.
again over, that's a walkie-talkie. Again over.
Again over. Okay.
Again over.
Again over.
Feedback, Janine. We need
Oh,
your
okay. I'm
walkie-talkie.
taking it.
Have a nice day, guys.
Yeah. Pleasure.
Back in. Why does everybody everyone keep confessing to the crimes on the back of their cars?
The other day I saw a guy who had a bumper sticker and all it said was, "I did it!"
You know, it makes our jobs easy. But you remember the days where we used to outline the bodies with chalk?
Yeah.
I love that shit. Favorite part. And now they outline the
They're
stick
practically
figure.
outlining themselves. I showed up to a crime scene this time, and the murderer had killed the person, and then outlined not only the body himself, but also all of the belongings. It's boring to be a cop.
Captain.
Yes, not captains.
Are you Officer Janine and Officer Scott? That's my name. Never introduced myself.
Very informal on the job you are.
You know what? Today was a weird day. All right, today was a weird day. There was a car.
Our walkie-talkies were all off.
Oh yeah, we gotta get those fixed. Can you put it in order to HR?
Wait, really? Because at some point in the middle of the day, we just heard over.
Yeah, that was the walkie-talkies. We weren't.
To me right now.
Ring. Oh, ring. My cell phone.
Hi, this is an anonymous caller, and I'm just calling to say that Jennifer's gone, and
Okay,
Honey,
wait. Ma'am, I'm gonna put you on speakerphone. I need you to repeat that for everyone in the room.
Ring.
Oh my God.
Another call. We'll put you both on speakerphone.
Okay.
Can you just make a conference call?
Okay, we gotta make this fast, because, like, my parents are upstairs, but, like...
they're really mad.
Oh, you're
you
here
guys
too?
just have to understand. We can't find Jennifer, and she doesn't have the phone. We don't know what to do.
Mike, are you on the phone?
No, you didn't let me get a phone.
Hang up the phone.
Okay, we're hanging them up. That was crazy.
It's too easy. Obviously, they killed their child.
Yeah, wait.
It's so boring to be a cop.
They killed
I want some searching. Yeah.
And they called you guys personally?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. We gave them our number.
You know what? What's
Like a
interesting
good
about
cop.
that call?
Yeah, what was that? Tell us.
We pulled over a car. Actually, just today.
We pulled over a car, and we're like, hey.
It had blood on the back. It seemed really weird when we said chainsaw.
And I think now that I think about it,
Yeah.
the girl missing's name was Jennifer.
Jennifer.
It's so easy to be believed.
What is happening?
All the criminals confess or organize things in a way that's neat, 'cause it's easy to be police. Wait, no, you guys are so easy to be police.
Yeah, so easy.
So easy. You were gonna make that arrest.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna.
Yeah, before they kill someone else with a chainsaw.
We'll do that. You guys,
Yeah.
Captain, you just stay here. Do easy.
Wait,
stuff.
could we just ask a few questions? Because again, you haven't proven yourself as cops. You guys know the car that these guys drive? Do you know where they live?
Definitely like a mom minivan. I think the bumper sticker
It had
said
their
what
address.
Scooby
It
Doo.
had what would Scooby-Doo, and under that, we live at 30 Resident Lane, Wisconsinville.
Wisconsinville.
Cut to 30 Resident Lane, Wisconsinville.
Oh, honey.
Jesus Christ, don't walk in like that.
Sorry, we'll do our normal walk-in. Come on.
What's up, kids?
You guys are fun, Perry! Thank you so much!
You know us.
I hope you guys can stay here and eat all this, homemade ice cream that I made, but I'm gonna go in the back and check on Jennifer and her newest art project, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Now, kids, I know you haven't seen your sister Jennifer in a while, but she's on a study abroad trip.
But she's doing art in there?
Jennifer's
in there.
fully in here.
That's abroad.
Okay, I guess
Abroad
I'll buy
means
that.
another room in the house.
Don't...
Come on, Mike, you should know what abroad means.
Yeah, see, your sister knows.
Abroad just means over there in the other room.
I know. Everything's all messed up at this house.
No, what are you talking about? Everything in this house is fine. You kids have nothing to worry about because house is fine.
Okay,
Come on, sing it, kids.
Stop it! Like the time we walked in on you and Mom, and we thought you were having sex.
We haven't had that talk yet.
But actually, you were just cutting something up and putting it in a vat of acid.
We were just making dinner.
Oh yeah,
That was the night we had pot roast.
that was dinner?
Yes, it was. Because everything in this house is fine.
Everything in this house is fine.
Everything in this house is fine.
Look what Jennifer made. It's a wooden beaver. She made it herself with my homemade cleaver. Take a look at it. Look at it.
What about that time that Dad was in the garage with a chainsaw
Yeah.
and it looked like he was gonna chainsaw up his car, but really there was like red shooting out of it.
And he put blood on the bumper and like didn't clean it.
Well, kids, that was because I was changing the tire. Everything in this house is
This looks like the house. Cox, where you at?
Right back here.
All right, there. You know my vision's off.
It's
180.
fine for you to be that casual with when we're just with civilians. You can't be casual with your superior
okay.
officer.
We are your superiors.
All right. I'll put on the other boys.
Also not
The
good
other
enough
boys.
at this to be casual.
Our superiors are here. Over.
Noted. Over.
We're all on the same walkie-talkies. Over.
I think this case is clearly
Over.
Over.
No, it's not. It's just beginning.
All right.
It's a start. You want another donut?
Yeah.
I think I'm over this.
I think I'm pretty pissed.
These newbies had the murderers by their throats. And now the house is empty. We're toast.
Did you say toast? I could use some.
What about another donut?
I'll take it.
I wanna fire them.
What?
No, wait. I wanna kill them. Being a cop is easy, but being a murderer's where it's at. Hand me a knife. Hand me a gun. I'm telling you, Doris, I'm gonna kill them one by one. I'll poison their juice. I'll let my killer dog loose. I want them fired. No, wait, I want them dead.
I'm so over this, 'cause now I'm willfully admitted to planning a double homicide. Now, friend, you're shit out of luck. You're going to the big house. You guys take it from here because I'm over it.
Say what?
So, how are you kids doing with your homework?
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Remember, everything's fine in
In
this
this
family.
house? Yeah.
Yep, everything is fine. So
Well, I'm glad you kids learned your lesson. I'm very proud of you two, you know?
Dad, would it be okay if Mike and I just, did our homework alone?
you're always here like touching this shoulder.
Ridiculous. I touched other shoulders.
And like we need to like have some kid talk, if that's okay.
Yeah, like about how great our life
Parents are.
is. Parents.
How much money you make.
How much we like our pot roast. roast pie, whatever that
So
was.
Okay,
chewy.
all right. No, I get it. You kids need your me time. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll just head over and do some daddy-o things. All right.
That's funny. We need to kill them.
I don't know what to do. I think we should kill him.
I think we should kill them.
I mean, we.
Twin telepathy.
I know, right? And you're a year older, and that's crazy. Like, we've been raised in this crazy sphere where just murder's okay. They practically, I'm sure, expect us to murder them.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, you know? I think they're saying everything's fine because murdering people is
It's
fine.
They don't know it's wrong. That's the problem.
And because they don't know it's wrong, we don't know it's wrong, and therefore...
We should just do it. And the thing is, Dad was never proud of me. Not one day. I would make him a nice little pot out of clay. And I'd take it home and I'd show it to him, and he'd take his chainsaw to it. But I think he'll finally be proud of me if we just sneak in one night and do it.
Mom always told me that Jennifer was prettier than me.
She was prettier than you. I'm sorry.
I think she wanted me dead instead of Jennifer. I think if we kill her,
Okay.
maybe she'll think I'm pretty.
Sure, that's a motive.
Ah, Jennifer, the prodigal daughter. I just am so proud of you, and I think it's time for you to come back from abroad. What do you think, honey? Okay. Abroad really has changed you. You're just, I don't know, all of your chainsaw-y ways just have been channeled into a beautiful supernatural grace that you inhabit.
I'm holding them tight within.
Honey, I think that's beautiful. I think you've learned exactly what you wanted, and I think maybe it was good for the community. I think you were maybe a little scary to them, and we had to make you go away for a while. But I don't think it caused any, concern or strife in anyone. No.
Be careful with my scalp, Mommy. It could seep out.
I'm sorry. Yes, Jennifer?
Abroad, they told me that I hold my emotions very deep in.
You mean in the room that we put you in for the last 6 months?
Yes, abroad.
Yes. Honey, who told you that? Honey,
All of the other people in the room.
That's so interesting.
Mommy, can I please tell you about my trip abroad?
Please, Jennifer, I thought I was kind of there for it, but I'd love to hear your perspective.
I went to a trip abroad and it took me to the underworld. Mommy, I saw things and I'll never forget them.
Tell me more.
Mommy, I met and his name was Chester, and he taught me that it's best to let your emotions sit and fester.
I see him too.
He became my best friend. I know that soon this world will come to an end. That was my trip abroad.
Oh, Jennifer, that's concerning, but really awesome, and I'm jealous. His family, the Chain Sawyers, we've always had an inkling to strangeness, and I want you to take me to the underworld with you. I think we have a lot to learn from Chester, and everyone seems better. Oh my God, Chester's back!
You guys came back.
Why are we clapping? Got a cake. Yeah.
Here's what I'm saying, man. We get this murder case. We bust down that door.
Bust it down. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
We'll be the captains, man.
That's how it works. Boom.
Boom, bada boom, bada boom.
Ring, ring, ring.
Oh, it's my cell phone. Very, very busy.
Put it on silent next time. Yep.
Hey, it's the captain, the one that wasn't arrested. The one who arrested the other guy.
Hey, Captain.
Yeah, just want to remind you, again, there are children in the house.
He says there are children over.
What's their hand size? We can measure them for guns.
No. You should not shoot the children. Also,
Shoot the children over.
No.
Overshoot them. Overshoot them. We don't want to undershoot them either.
You also have the phone numbers of 2 of the children in the house. You could coordinate. You know what? Never mind. Just please do not shoot any children. That's
All right, don't shoot the children.
Shoot
Don't
them. Over, yeah.
Okay.
Mike, I made this poisonous broth.
Okay.
I think we tell Mom and Dad that it's their birthday and that they deserve that we make them dinner.
Yeah, it seems totally watertight to me. I say we go for it.
Tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight we kill our parents, Mike.
Okay.
You know, I know we're outside this door, but I think we should leave and come back after tonight.
You're right. It'll be in the darkness. We'll have more stealth.
All right, so we'll just sit here for a few hours.
Yeah, but
And-
over here.
Over here.
Okay.